Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm down at the beach on the Hummingbird Sanctuary, just a little bit east of Sanctuary property. Here is the bluff, and this is another experimental live broadcast on YouTube. I figured out how to do these things in landscape mode, and what you can see here, I hope. First of all, you should be able to see my white t-shirt. I took that off to go running, uh, and it's on a stake or a metal post which marks off the property of the Hummingbird Sanctuary. Well, a small part of it down on the beach. The part that's closest to the bluff, it actually goes down all the way to the high water mark, which is essentially the ridge that we're looking at now. And I'm going to walk up to the ridge, but I'm going to briefly show you that little piece of garbage down there, which I will pick up later because I need both hands to hold the phone. Now, this is all rather now you can start to see the high water mark marked by seaweed there, and maybe you can see work of ruts here, which is caused by all the illegal beach driving. It's illegal because they're not supposed to drive above the high water mark. So I fenced off a small part, and I'm going to try and protect that at least against the beach driving, the ruts and the trash that the drivers bring. Okay. So now another thing that's going on is that a new Speedify to try and improve my resolution streams. And it's supposed to do, and what I think it actually is doing, is if you've got too bad internet, I've got Wi-Fi, I've got cellular, this walk a lousy job using the ninja walk, but not tomorrow, but the week I'll be able to Osmo Mobile. So let's just stand so that it looks better. So this Speedify app somehow claims to combine the two bad connections into one. And it does this remotely. So you're feeding the signal via both connections on it somewhere, I think in Maryland. It does some magic on the two signals and combines them into a single high resolution signal. Whether this is actually true or how it works, I'll discuss in later live streams and in posts. But I suspect it is working based on my initial tests. The app, you can actually, which is a remarkable, it does amount of data that you can process. I think just a few gigabytes, but that will be enough to let me know whether it works. And then if it does work, it's actually pretty inexpensive. It's only, I think, $40 a year or something. So the pudding will be when I have a look at this. Yeah, you can already tell whether it's working. I can't because I have to go back up the bluff, stop the live feed, fire a computer, look at the version of the live. Okay? But to see really how well it's working, I'm just going to try walking down the beach because at some point we're going to obviously lose the signals if we haven't already done so. I don't think this is just using my Wi-Fi, and you know the Wi-Fi is coming in extraordinary distance. I hope that it's also using the cellular signal and combining them. And this sounds like a dream app if it really works for people like me who have multiple bad interconnections. 90 or more of the people on Long Island have good, one sort or another. Possibly just a very good LTE on their phones, but I don't. My Wi-Fi is bad because it's DSL. Of course, it doesn't extend very far from the modem, although I've got a my signal is even line at all. It appears that at least my project fire Hemobile, the nearest LT. So I'm not camera around. So as you can see, I'm sitting my favorite spot about the way up the bluff. I sit climbing the steepest bluff, which is sort of there. And I get my breath back by sitting here, cooling off a little bit, and then I set off again to go up there. Okay. And so I'm just going to try and hold this fairly steady because I'm interested in the quality here. However, the problem is that while I am doing this live streaming, I don't quite know how to look at the little icons at the top that tell you whether you can well. So go do that there. Around, saying I see the icon. And that makes sense. Feed on the phone of the video. I'm trying to hold it steadier. And this is a really delightful spot. From the sound. Connecticut this morning invisible because it's quite humid. And just above the waves you see a dark band which is the high. The fairly wide beach that runs all the way up from the tie mark to the bluff. This is the zone where beach driving is not allowed. Even they cannot up the town, though they would drive on that beach down there. Essentially, private property, my private property in this little hummingbird sanctuary. Private property. So there's a helicopter. And I usually try to log these noisy overflights, helicopters, seaplanes, air noise report site that allows about the noise. I don't think the complaints do any good, but it just allows you to let on, make you a little bit less frustrated. So I am going to, I have no idea what the quality here is. I started down on the beach, walked along the beach, I lost the, I came back up this part of the block, then I reconnected. And suspect, because I suspect I don't have internet connection. I don't have a cellular connection. So, all right, I'm going to end this. Things will improve gradually. I just have to experiment.